But first, a domestic violence sweep has 52 offenders off the streets. All week, officers from multiple law enforcement agencies rounded up anyone with a domestic violence warrant. Arrests included people with multiple felonies accused of attacking and kidnapping intimate partners. To suspects you may not expect, who got into a fight with a relative or roommate. Not on your sides, Christina Myers was along for the ride as officers took the criminals in. She joins us now in studio with more.
Well, in Pima County, 30 to 40% of all murders involve domestic violence, and 6 officers work on the domestic violence task force year-round. But this week, to combat this growing problem, 6 teams of 3 to 4 officers dedicated their time to getting anyone wanted on a domestic violence warrant.
Daniel, Sheriff's Department, come to the door.
Not the wake-up call most people want.
Miss Flores, open the door.
But officers with Pima County Sheriff's, the County Attorney's Office, and probation spent all week tracking down domestic violence offenders.
Anthony here? These warrants, they don't ever go away. Doesn't matter whether it happened 10 years ago or 15 years ago, those warrants will always be active in the file. They're going to get arrested. Detective
Mike Buglewitz serves on the domestic violence task force full-time, but he says working with more people this week got more suspects behind bars.
Hey, Marshall.
Thanks for coming out and making it easy for us.
Appreciate that.
Like 23-year-old Marshall Knapp. Sheriffs say he assaulted his then-girlfriend, punching her in the eye, kicking her in the stomach, and slamming her arm in a door. He faces felony kidnapping charges.
Based on that, you're going to be taken directly to Pima County Jail.
After sheriffs say he wouldn't let her out of a vehicle for hours.
The uniqueness about domestic violence is it crosses all economic boundaries, all racial boundaries. It doesn't matter whether you're making $1 million or you're struggling to make $10 a week. Anyone can be a victim of domestic violence, and your abusers can be anyone.
Case in point, 69-year-old Cecilia Flores arrested for not showing up to court on domestic violence charges of assault, disorderly conduct, and criminal damage for a fight with her son.
As a law enforcement officer, it's my job to take you into custody and to take you to jail for those warrants, no matter how old you are.
Both Flores and Knapp remain in jail tonight. The bond for Flores is just under $3,000, and Knapp is being held without bond, which means he will remain in jail until his next court date.